Welcome, yoga friends. Yay. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. We're going to do a flow class, a multi-level flow class today. We're going to work on a little bit of alignment with our standing work. So you might need a wall. I'm going to still stay on my mat entirely. And let's begin. Come to the top of your mat, lift your toes, micro bend your knees. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, bend your elbows, thumbs behind your heart. Inhale, reach up. This time actually look up. Then exhale, look forward. Bend your elbows, thumbs behind your heart. Inhale, reach up, still micro bending your knees. Exhale, bend the left elbow, pull that elbow back. Let your left hand be hovering behind your heart. Pull your belly in again. Inhale. Exhale, shove your hips over to the left. Oh, whoa. So much feedback here. Inhale, bring your arms straight, palms together. Exhale, go a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Drop your right hand. Inhale, reach way, 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 way over. Oh, feel everything. Press the earth away. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Right hand is hovering behind your heart. Keep your throat nice and open. Pull that right elbow back. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, shove your hips over to the right. Inhale, bring your arms straight, palms together, fingers really wide. Inhale, oh, I'm feeling this. Exhale, drop your left hand, go a little deeper. Whoa, feel everything. Press the earth away. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, hands in the middle of your chest now, thumbs touching your sternum. So we're going to wake up the upper back, micro bend your knees again, stick your butt back. Inhale, so you feel your heart lifting. Exhale, soften the back of your heart as your eyes and your chest start to move, depending on your flexibility, in your upper back. Start moving your eyes and your heart to the ceiling. Feel this. Every exhale, feel there's more possibility of moving your spine. Then press the earth away. Inhale. Ooh, keep those arms exactly there. Separate your feet. Ooh, first forward bend. Use your blocks if you'd like to, underneath your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees generously here. So this is the first forward bend. It's always a thing. Exhale, elbows out to the side, chest and thighs together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Breathe. Inhale, pull everything up. Arms are straight, legs trying to be straight. Pull those fingers towards your toes and your toes towards your fingers and feel the waking up in your back body. Zip up your core, pull your forearms towards each other. Feel your head moving forward. We're still in halfway lift. And then exhale, raggedy doll. Entering in a nice relaxed state into our warm up today, into our salutations. Yeah, so raggedy doll. Then lean back into your heels, lift your toes, bring your hands onto your femurs. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, press those femurs away. Toes are lifted. Inhale, come on up. Sweep your arms up. Inhale, exhale, forward bending. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, high plank. Pull your forearms towards each other. Drop your hips, press your heels away. Zip everything up. Like you have a wetsuit that's too small. Imagining that. Inhale, curl onto your toes. Exhale, tuck your tail as you bring your knees so slowly to the floor. And then you get that big whoosh when the knees finally get there. Retuck your toes. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, squish your armpits. Come all the way down. Fingertips out to the side. Elbows lifted. Shoulder height. And press all 10 toes into the floor. Tuck your chin. Pull your belly button into your backbone. Elongate your spine. Inhale. Come on up. You're on your fingertips. It's hard. Exhale, pull those hands towards the back of the mat. Feel the effort. And then slower than you want. Come all the way down. Slow. Press through the palms of your hands, right underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees, soles of feet coming to the ceiling as you move into your first active child's pose. You can use your blocks here. I'm using fingertips. Press through those wrists. Feel the whole side body now starting to warm up. We're going to take a moment at this point to wake up the spine even more because it will help with everything that follows. So press through the palms of your hands and get on all fours. Zip everything up again. Your hands, palms are right underneath your shoulders. And if you just glance back between your knees, you should just see the sides of your big toes. Pull with your hands and your knees towards each other like you're trying to crunch the mat. You're trying to put a fold in it. And you're going to bring your heart, it's cow pose. You're inhaling, bending your elbows, waking up all of those spinal muscles. And then tuck tail, press down and forward. Press the toes, press the fingertips. Curl your back a lot. And really feel this. Pull your forearms towards each other. On the next inhale, we'll speed this up. Inhale, open up your chest, bend your elbows. Try to get the cow back working for you, like the back of your head trying to touch your butt. And then pressing down and forward, tuck tail. Head is the last thing. Curl your back a lot. Zip everything up. Pull your forearms towards each other. Press those toes. Press the fingertips. And then neutral. And then pressing down and forward, move your body into a really gentle dog. So knees deeply bent, ears near your arms. Breathe so you feel buoyancy in your pelvis as it lifts. And then exhale, drop your heels. Bring your left knee into your chest. Curl your back a lot. Curl your back as you bring your whole body forward. Quietly drop your left foot. Reach forward with your hands. Get ready. Right foot comes to land beside the left foot. Grab your toes, yogi grip. Inhale. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Forward bending. Lean back into your heels, lift your toes. Inhale, bring your hands onto your femurs. Body is parallel to the floor. Exhale, feel. Keep your toes lifted. Inhale, come all the way up. Nice. More salutations. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward bending. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Slowly. Retuck your toes. Inhale, come forward, forward, forward. Then exhale, come down. Modified chaturanga. Undo your toenails. Inhale, little cobra with a little swish. Bend your knees, eyes and heart forward. Soles of feet to ceiling as you move into active child's pose. Push those wrists forward. Open up the spaces in your fingers and in your shoulders. Press through the palms of your hands. Inhale, curl forward, angry cat. Exhale, this is actually cow back. As you go into your up dog, you can feel it. Lift your knees, press your heels away. Maybe you want to even walk a little bit further forward so you really know your chest is forward. Inhale into this. Now activate everything from the center. Pull your belly in as you move back into down dog. A much better down dog. One that feels more free. Right knee into your chest, curl your back a lot. Bring your right knee forward, you bring your whole body, pull your forearms towards each other. You're going to land your right foot quietly beside your right thumb. Reach with your fingertips forward. Press through that right foot. Left foot comes to land. Raggedy doll. Lean back into your heels, lift your toes. Inhale, bring your torso parallel to the floor. Bring your hands on the top of your femurs. Push those femurs back. Exhale, feel. Then inhale, come all the way up. Let's have a little moment standing. Micro bend your knees. Roll your shoulders back. Try to get a little more freedom in your spine. Stick your butt back a little bit. Feel like you do have a cervical curve and that you can feel the heat starting to build up. Inhale, arms coming up, look up. Exhale, forward bending. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, high plank. Tuck tail, knees coming down at exactly the same time. Retuck your toes. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press down and forward, modified chaturanga. Inhale, little cobra. Eyes and heart forward. Bend your knees, soles of feet to the ceiling. As you move, use your core to help you. And use your fingertips now to open up those spaces. Active child's pose. Press through the palms of your hands. Inhale, curl forward, angry cat. Exhale, blast your eyes and heart forward in up dog. Powerful up dog. Feel it. And then from the belly, pull the belly in, press down and forward as you move slowly into your down dog. Nice. Breathe. If you need to do a sigh or a groan or a moan, this is the place to do it in down dog. Getting rid of the efforts. Walking to the top of the mat, monster walk. So inhale, you can lift one hip and then spread your toes. Exhale, drop that foot. Your feet can be as wide as you need to. It helps if you look at your feet and you imagine your back in angry cat. Pull everything in. Keep walking slowly. You can go on fingertips here if you run out of space for your hamstrings. They're not warm yet. Come all the way to the top of the mat. Grab your toes, yogi grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows out to the side, hanging out. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Lean back into your heels, lift your toes. Inhale, come up, bring your hands up parallel, your torso parallel to the floor. Hands on the tops of your femurs, pushing back. Inhale, so you feel air going into your chest. Then exhale, feel this. Feel the space. Then inhale, come on up. Bring your arms up. This time, let's swan dive. So separate your backs of your hands, and you're going to separate your hands, and you're going to have huge wings as you come down into forward bend. Bend your knees, interlock your hands behind your back. Open up your chest, come up halfway. And then exhale, chest and thighs together as you bring your arm bones up and towards the top of your mat. And look between your legs. Just breathe. So we all cross our hands and cross our legs in very habitual ways. I want you to see if you can recross your hands with the other thumb on top. I know, brain cells working full time. And then feel what the difference is as you feel one shoulder versus the other now opening up. Nice. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, chaturanga, modified chaturanga. Eyes and heart forward. Press those toenails. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Fingers. Pull those four fingers towards the thumbs. Create lots and lots of space. Those wrists, those shoulders, side body. Keep activating your big toes. Keep knowing where your toes and fingers are. Press through the palms of your hands. Inhale, curl forward. Angry cat. Exhale, up dog. Lift those knees. Feel powerful. Open up your chest. Inhale, exhale. Shift the weight back. Down dog. Let's begin our standing work. But first, let's create a little even more heat. Bring your feet together. Bring them a little closer to your hands, and so your heels are lifted automatically if you're a person who has their heels down. Make your dog a little shorter. Lift your fingers, press the fingers back into the floor. Pull your forearms towards each other. Now press so hard into left foot that right leg slowly rises up into three-legged dog. Roll your right hip down. Right toes are facing the floor. Really feel powerful here. Feel your breath as supporting you. Bend your right knee into your chest. Curl your back a lot. Come forward as if you are going to put your right foot beside your right thumb, but don't. Instead, inhale, right leg goes back up. Three-legged dog. I'm getting warm. I hope you are. Drop your right foot. Drop your knees. Sit back. This time, shoelace side of the feet. Bring the palms of your hands together. Elbows out to the side. Woo! If that caused you to feel a buildup of tension, I'd like you to really pump up your chest with your next inhale. And on the next exhale, groan, moan, sigh, laugh. Reach your hands forward, fingers really wide. Inhale, curl forward, angry cat. Exhale, tuck toes, chest and thighs together. It's kind of froggy-like. Inhale, pelvis lifts. Exhale, feet on floor. Bring your feet together and a little closer to your mat. And get ready. Press through your right foot fiercely. Pull your forearms towards each other. Work from your core as you slowly bring left leg up to three-legged dog. Become aware if you have made your hips uneven. So the way you correct, even if you can't see, is roll the left hip down. So you know left toes are facing the floor. Breathe. Breathe. Encourage your body. Curl forward. Right heel lifted. Bend your left knee. Curl, curl, curl. Curl everything into the center. Maybe you could even touch your knee to your nose. Nose to your knee, knee to nose. And then inhale. Left leg goes back up. Open up your chest. And then left foot comes down. Knees come down. Flip the palms of your hands. I know this is a lot for your wrists. We'll take a moment here for our wrists. Woo! So Japanese seated posture for those of you who can manage. Otherwise, just get on your butt. We're going to open. We're going to flex this wrist. You're going to take your right arm bone forward, shoulder height, and you're going to pull those four fingers down. This is going to feel good. This is how we manage to deal with down dogs and slow transitions in our standing work, is we just really try to keep our wrists alive and happy. And then left, those of you who are groaning, I'm groaning with you. Left arm parallel to the floor, pulling. The wrist is at the height of your shoulders. We're going to do broken windshield and regular windshield now. So both hands facing, really activate, just feel as if somebody's pulling those wrists forward, and then so slowly move them. Broken windshield. Nice. These little wrist things are available to you anytime that you're doing a lot of keyboarding or a lot of work in wherever, gardening, chopping vegetables, whatever. You can give your wrists a little bit of some more movement. And then pressing through the palms of your hands, regular windshield wipering. You can feel that you don't get as much out of this because, of course, that's how we are holding our wrists all day long. Okay, shake that out. Standing work. Here we go. Press through the palms of your hands. You're on all fours. Tuck your toes. Press down and forward. Go into down dog. Pivot the left foot. Look at it. Look at your right thumb. Bring your right knee into your chest. Land your right foot. Feel the edge of that back foot really pushing into the mat. Don't rush to come up. Right hand comes behind the right buttock. Come on up into Warrior One. Bring your arms up, grab your elbows. You could even interlock your fingers to the webbing and bring them behind your head, which actually is pretty nice because you'll get more of that feeling. When you inhale, you'll feel how your hands and your head are moving. It'll give you more feedback. When you exhale, soften the back of your heart and go deeper into your pose. And then just feel. Inhale, look forward. Straighten-ish your leg. Get your legs ready for Warrior Two. Take your time. Fidget those little feet. Inhale, arms coming up. Stick your butt back a little bit here. Just a little bit. Micro bend your knees so that you're making things relaxed as you go into them. And then inhale, exhale. Now bend that front knee going into Warrior Two. And just look down and make sure that your kneecap is tracking over second and third toe. Nice. Left hand goes back. Inhale, right arm goes up. You're looking at the palm of your hand facing the back of your mat. Exhale, bend the elbow, bring the hand behind your head in Exalted Warrior. You're holding your head, your elbows there. Left hand is helping. Feel what's happening in your side body. Now pull your feet towards each other. Inhale. And then scarecrow arms, crab hands. Stick your butt back a little bit. Micro bend your knees. Make everything soft as you're moving into triangle. Go slow. Go so slow that you feel every single adjustment. Then when you get your hand on your block, your right hand, you can be down there and still don't straighten everything. Instead, inhale into your heart so your whole torso is moving to the front of your mat, and then on an exhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms, open up your chest. Those of you who can look up should look up. Keep your throat open. Keep your head in line with your spine. Inhale into this pose. Exhale, bend the left elbow, shoot it up and overhead, fingers really wide. Whoa, you should feel a lot right now. Exhale, look down. Left hand comes down. Pivot the back foot. Drop your left knee. Monkey pose. Dig your right heel in. I'm on my fingertips. You can be on your blocks, back toes tucked. Inhale, pull with your hands towards the back of the mat. Exhale, come on down as you straighten-ish your right leg, spread your right toes. Whoa, chest trying to come and meet your right knee. Eyes on your big toe. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, walk into your right foot. you're in getting ready for a low lunge. You can be on your hands, fingertips. Lift the back knee. Keep everything low so you really feel it. Press through that left foot. Separate leg, forward bend, stretching. Your feet should be hip width apart. You're going to lift that back heel, straighten-ish your right leg as you bow into your right leg. Inhale, open up your chest, look forward. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Keep coming down. Press through the palms of your hands, underneath your shoulders. Curl your back a lot. Angry cat. Pull everything into the center. Dig your right heel in. Inhale into your back body. Exhale, down dog. Woo. Breathe. Notice differences. Inhaling, exhaling. Letting go of tension. Side groan moan. Pivot right foot. Left knee to chest. Flex, flex, flex the left foot. Land that left foot beside left thumb. Don't hurry to come up. Warrior 1 feet, warrior 1 legs. Feel the back foot. Feel the edge of the back foot. The instep lifting. Left hand behind left buttock. Inhale. Come on up. Warrior 1. You could do the same thing we did on the other side. Interlock your fingers, the webbing. Take the back of your head, the palms of your hands. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, whoa. Soften the back of your heart. Your eyes and your heart are facing the same direction. Inhale, come on up. Straighten-ish your legs. Release your arms. Pivot the back foot. Get ready for Warrior 2. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, feel. Micro bend your knees, stick your butt back, relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, bend that front knee, straighten back leg. Powerful. So important how we enter the pose, that we want to enter with everything available. Looking at left middle finger. Inhale. Whew. Exhale, go down a little bit further. Exalted, right hand tips back. Reverse that left palm to the back of your mat. Arm is reaching up. You're looking at it. On an exhale, you're going to bend the left elbow. Take the back of your head with the palm of your hand. Keep that elbow close into your head so the arm is acting as an extra weight because, it's not intense enough. Woo! If you're shaking like me, that's great. Getting into some good spots. Inhale, come on up. Micro bend the back knee. Scarecrow arms, crab hands. I want you to go so slowly. Stick your butt back. Pull your belly in. And then carefully, so slowly, I can hardly speak, move into triangle. So you feel every single beautiful part of this. Your left hand comes down. Start stacking your right rib cage over left. Keep your throat nice and open. Go slow. Inhale into your chest so it moves to the front of your mat. Exhale, straighten everything. Move everything away from its partner. So your legs moving away. Your arms moving away, your hands moving away. If you can look up without making your neck feel uncomfortable, then go ahead. Otherwise, you look across or you look on the floor. You're the best judge of that. Inhale, so everything is moving away from the center. Exhale, bend your right elbow and shoot that arm bone up and overhead, but go slow. Whoa, fingers really wide. Open up your chest. Feel what your body is doing to manage gravity at this point. Look down, good work. Roll, circle your right hand down on either side, on that inside of your left foot. Lift the back heel. I know you're just dying for this next thing. Inhale, exhale, drop your right knee. Feel that whoosh and gush. Feels so good. Tuck the back toe. Monkey pose. Left heel maybe needs to move forward. Maybe at this point you need to be on blocks. You do you. Inhale, pull your hands towards that back knee. Exhale, elbows out to the side, come on in. Keep the toes super active. Keep your fingers super active. Keep your breath just massaging things. Every exhale, you just relax your jaw. You hope that things open up a little bit more for you. Bend through that front knee. Plant your hands. Chest and thigh are very close at this point. Lift the back heel, press that back heel away, or lift the back knee, I mean. And then curl your back a lot. And again, we're going to go slow. Curl your back a lot. Angry cat. Roll the right hip forward, left hip back. Your feet are hip width apart. If they're not, just scooch the left foot over a little bit. And then on a huge inhale, pull everything into center. And then move your left leg in the exhale to down dog. Down dog. Good. Walking to the top of your mat. Grab your toes, inhale. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Forward bending. Lean back into your heels, lift your toes. Inhale, bring your hands onto the top of your femurs. Exhale, feel. Toes are still lifted. Inhale, come on up. So now is the time to move against a wall. I'm going to maintain my position on my mat so that you will be able to see this. So I'm going to use an imaginary wall, which you'll see. So go to your wall. You're going to bring your right foot forward, your left foot back. You're going to line things up. So if you have tight hamstrings, you'll want to be a few inches away from your wall. And if you've got, a generous butt, I have a generous butt, then you would want to make sure that your butt has enough room against the wall as well. So we're going to try triangle here. So first thing is to figure out, are you even on your feet? And then you're going to face the inside of your room and you're going to lean against that wall. You're going to become aware of whether your hips are even or not by taking your hands onto your hips, just noticing, are you putting more weight in the back foot? And if you have to make adjustments, then go ahead. So the wall is pretty useful in figuring out alignment for ourselves and what our habits are. So I would encourage you always to go do some things against the wall, just to check it out. Inhale, arms coming up. Now, baby fingers can be against the wall, so your chest is lifted, your shoulders are down. Now, micro bend your knees again, because we want that soft way of going into triangle. That's where we're going. So the first thing is you want to feel your butt against the wall, move towards the left. So the arms are still parallel. This is important to initiate with the pelvis first. Pull your belly in. You're trying to, it's aspirational, left hip goes over right hip. You reach over, you reach over, you reach over, and then you windmill your hands along the wall and down into triangle. Open up your chest, lean against the wall, throat is open. And just notice if this triangle is a little different as you lean against the wall, throat open, back of head, back of shoulders, maybe butt is on the wall. If this is different than the triangles that we were doing in the middle of the mat. Look down. Left hand gets on to left hip. We want to maintain this. We're going to bend that right knee. Maybe right hand comes on the inside or the outside of your right foot. You're going to open up your chest again to the middle of your room, and you're going to lean back on that wall. We're getting into extended side stretch. We're taking advantage of the work that we just did in triangle. Inhale, front knee over ankle. Inhale, left arm bone goes up. Oh, back of hand against the wall maybe. And then bend the left elbow on the next exhale. Shoot the arm bone up and overhead. And now you'll have this feeling of the thumb and the wall and everything being stacked on top of each other. This should feel very intense. Keep tucking right tail under left. Keep feeling the back leg. And then look down. Woo, circle that left hand. Oh. Lift the back heel. Drop the left knee. Just have a moment. Inhale, chest coming forward. Exhale, monkey pose. You can have, if you're too close to the wall, you could have your right hand on the inside and you could still have all kinds of benefit. Walk into that right foot, front knee over that ankle. Take your hands, lift the back knee. Take your hands onto that right thigh. Help yourself up. Pivot your feet so the toes are going in the same direction as your knees. Lean back into the wall. Woo. Take a moment. And of course now we have to do the other side. I'm going to change my imaginary wall. Left foot coming forward, right foot getting arranged against your wall. So you guys are reversed, but I just want to show you on the cameras. Getting ready for Warrior 2. Inhale, arms coming up. Tuck the tail. Exhale, front knee over ankle. Lean against the wall. Lean against the wall. Inhale, straighten that leg. Now micro bend both knees. And we're going to do all those detailed entries into triangle. Stick your butt back a little bit so that you are leaning against the wall. Pull your feet towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, start moving that right hip back. The arms are parallel to the floor. It's like you're reaching for something precious with your left hand. You're reaching, you go slow so you feel and are aware of all the micro adjustments that your body is making. Go softly into this entry of triangle. Open up your chest. Try to stack right rib cage over left. Keep your throat nice and open, both knees still bent. Biceps still soft. Fingers still crab hands. Inhale into your chest. Exhale, move everything away from each other. Arms straightening, legs straightening, best you can. Fingers really wide. Inhale. Exhale, feel. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, bend your right elbow and shoot it up and overhead, fingers really wide. And now the thumb is on the wall, so it can totally feel the wall and you can relax into it. Look down. Circle your right arm all the way forward and then land your right hand on your right hip. Bend that front knee. Fingers either inside or outside, depends how close you are to the wall. Open up your chest to the middle of your room. Right rib cage over left. Oh. Inhale, right arm bone up. Back leg is working like crazy. Exhale, bend that right elbow and drag your thumb along that wall. Just try to go so slowly that you can even hear all the adjustments inside. And then if you're shaking, that's great. Right arm comes forward, circling to the floor. Lift the back heel. Drop your right knee. Hands can be on the inside. Left heel moves forward. Monkey pose, leaning against the wall. Breathe. Lean in or walk into your left foot. Bend that left knee. For the next thing, we're still going to use the wall. We're going to explore. Lift the back heel, press the back heel away, lift the back knee, and then curl your back and move into down dog. For the next two poses, we are going to use the wall, but we're going to use them in a way to wake up our hands and our feet so that when we are in down dog, we become super aware. So we'll start with coming on all fours. I am going to use my wall this time. You're going to bring your feet against your baseboard, against your wall. You bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. You may have to adjust, but that's okay. And then you're going to move into down dog. So my hamstrings are pretty long, so if you need to move, if your hamstrings are really tight, then move your hands forward. We want to see how well we can straighten our legs. So I'm on my tippy toes. I'm pressing my heels against the wall. I want you to press down and forward and let your hips just really rise up. Press against those heels. We're going to do this also in a regular way. You're going to let your feet come onto the floor. So it's not as tippy-toe-ish. And then you're going to press again those heels so you feel what it is to have active feet. And then curl forward, lift your toes, tuck the tail, come down, knees really slowly to the floor. Just sit back, shoelace side of the feet, flip the palms of your hands and just feel. So the benefit of working this deeply, of becoming super aware of what our hands and our feet are doing, is it gives the place for the mind to go. And then we are rewarded with excellent Shavasana, which is really why we always do yoga. We're going to turn. This time you're going to take your hands, you're going to spread them, fingers as wide as you can, and you're going to put that V against, so it's not a normal down dog, but you're going to put the index finger and the thumb against the wall. Shoulder width apart. Get your knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes, press the baseboard, press the wall. For some of you that have, special things with your wrists, you may want to experiment with the width of your hands. But we're not going to be here for a long time, so just knowing how that feels. Good. And then allow your knees to come to the floor. And let's open up those wrists again, rotate them, and let's just have a final moment, not a final for the whole sequence, but a final moment in down dog with that awareness that we've just created, with alignment. Fingers really wide. Knees right underneath your hips, tuck your toes, move into down dog. Pretend there's a wall behind your feet. Push the imaginary wall. Pretend there's a wall in front of your fingers. Push. Notice when you activate those two places, your down dog changes. Nice. Walk all the way to the top of your mat. Good work. Go into a squat. Oh, this should feel good. So putting your elbows in, you could use the wall again. You could just lean against the wall if the wall is available to you and easy to get to. This would be a really nice thing. And using the wall, and as you relax, you'll notice that your pelvis goes down, 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 and eventually, over the fullness of time, your butt's on the floor. Thumbs touching your sternum. For those of you who are back on your mat or even against the wall, you can bring your arms forward so you just feel that, delicious stretch in your low back. That is the good stuff. Move from left to right if you're on your balls of your feet because your hamstrings and calves are too tight. That's fine. Just do your best. Allow your hips to kerplunk. Bring your hands and your head forward. Tuck the tail. Woo, kerplunking down. Bring your feet hip width apart. You're going to take this left leg and you're going to pull it, and you're going to pull it back because we have lots of room in our hips. We're still pretty warm. You're going to put the ankle and the foot on the outside. Then just try to bring it a little closer. So this is like a seated thread the needle. And there's another little part that we could do for movement that's kind of fun. Take your hands and just move it away. Move it closer. Move it away. Move it closer. I'm feeling as I do that, I could bring my right foot a little closer to my butt. Move it away. Move it closer. Or if you don't like that, you can just hug with the support of this right leg. Bend. Oh, it's a little bit, it's a lot. Flex both feet. Feel your toes. Nice. Left foot comes down. Whew. Bring that right leg back. Left knee is bent. Left foot in front of your buttock. Bring the ankle and the foot. Ooh, that's different for me on that side. Always. And then just feel what's happening there. Spread your right toes to do some movement. Move away. Move forward towards your chest. Move it away. Spread your toes. Just feel. And hug. Nice. We can do a simple twist. Back bend and a simple twist. If you have a block, we're going to be doing a supported bridge. So take your block. Let's come down in a careful, mindful way. Inhale, arms coming up. You could take the block with you. Bring it between the palms of your hands. Tuck the tail first. Pull the belly in. Imagine that too tight wetsuit that you've got on. Inhale, exhale, come on down. Pull the belly in. And if you've got a block between your hands, press, press, press the block. If your feet start to disconnect with the mat, bring them closer to your butt. But let's go as slowly as you can. Slower. Feels so good when we get down there, but go slower. Nice. And when you finally get down there, bring those arms up and overhead, still with the block. Knees are bent, soles of feet near your buttocks. Just take a moment here and now release. You don't have to hold the block anymore, and bring the backs of your hands onto the floor. Just feel the release in your chest, your armpits, side body. Now we're going to take that block. We're going to use it as a support, so you decide what level, what height you'd like. Bring your feet close in, lift your toes, inhale into your chest. When you exhale, press the earth away and line up your block underneath your sacrum. If you're a person who has a lot of tension in your upper body or your shoulders, you may want to experiment with bringing your arm bones up and overhead, backs of hands on floor. This is so good. Oh, let's stay here for a really long time. And now we're going to be massaging our whole body with breath. Inhaling, exhaling. This is the part that it's like a reward for the body for doing such a good job. The things we asked it today did a super job. And then just settling your feet, your pelvis on this block. If you have to rearrange your head, go ahead. Just notice how your body is reacting to this pose, how much it loves it. If you are doing your own practice today and you really love this pose, then you should stay there. You should stay in it for as long as you'd like. Elbows now moving alongside your body. Arms are 90 degrees, fingers pointing to the ceiling wide. Pull your feet towards the back of your head. Lift your hips enough and then just sneak a hand underneath your pelvis. Remove the block, but keep your legs up. Keep your pelvis up as high as it is. Now, first thing, tuck the tail, pubic bone to sternum. Put that too tight wetsuit on again, and then one at a time. Now, move your elbows out of the way, so that we can get the back of our heart first. Keep pulling your feet towards the back of your heart as you feel each vertebrae trying to come to the floor like a slinky. And you pull, 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 pubic bone to sternum. Try not to press the back of your head into the floor. It's all about everything in the center working here. And when you finally get down, tilt your pelvis forward. Allow your knees to tent towards each other and chill. Bring your feet together or hip width apart. Lift your heels. Inhale into your chest. Exhale, lift your hips. Put your left buttock down. Again, inhale into your heart. Exhale, legs move over to the left in a simple twist. You've got your block nearby. If you need your block to support underneath your left leg or between your legs, go ahead and use it. A book works as well. You can have your arms scarecrow style. You can scooch your body over to the left. Oh, that feels good. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, knees to the ceiling. Tippy toes, lift your hips. Inhale. Exhale, right hip comes on floor. Inhale into your heart again. Exhale, knees over to the right. Simple twist. Maybe bring your body over a little bit to the right or elongate it. Whatever feels good. This is the feel good part. Bring your left hand over to the right side of your mat. Bend your left elbows. Push yourself up to seated. Come to the top of the mat. Cross-legged. Just rub your legs for a moment. This is the place where you get to choose your Shavasana. We have some beautiful Shavasana videos on this channel, but also if you have your own music, you can use that. Get your comfy things. Be as wide as you need to on your mat. It means the world to me that you are joining me. I'm so grateful. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening. Namaste.